Hey everybody, I'm here a little early, so. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you, Trish. I'm just here a little early tonight, so I'd give some people some time to get on, answer some questions. I know I'm early because we got a lot to cover. Nice. I'm going to be glittering cups tonight using the epoxy method, the Mod Podge method, and Loctite. But the best part is I'm going to be using some new glitters that no one has seen yet. So the only thing is, if I show you all these new glitters, the problem is that our machine broke, so we're having to hand bag everything. So it's going to be a little bit of a, hey Joy, so it's going to be a little bit of a delay. So you're going to see them, but they will be coming. So I'm excited. Even my moderators and admin don't even know about some of these glitters, and I can't wait for them to see one, because I have a feeling Miss Alicia Gill and Rachel Cooper are going to go crazy. Oh yeah. And that's only part of it, guys. The wall behind me is half of our bottle collection, and then I have a wall over to my right that's the start of a whole new walls of our bottles. And then we have 4 shelves of glitter by bags. But yeah. Yes, new. I can't come on live without showing y'all some new glitter. That's just cruel. I didn't realize we have so much. I would say, how many bags of new glitter how many different colors we have now? We haven't even brought out, that we just haven't had time to get out. Too many? Hannah's here with me too, guys. And the funny part was, when I saw this glitter in there, I was like, I'll be darned. We've been looking high and low for this stuff, and I just ordered it by chance. Joy was here today with us. She came by and picked up some of our new Dixie Belle. Just for those that you don't know, we are now a Dixie Belle retailer. We're going to be getting, putting together, just lost my train. We're going to be putting together patina kits. And I'm working on that's my video I'm working on, so I can show you how to use them. It's going to come as a kit, so you don't have to buy the whole big jars of it. And so you have enough for tumblers. Now, if you want to buy enough to do a piece of furniture, a chair, or whatever, we have the regular sizes, the gallons, and we'll be slowly be getting in all the colors, and they're on our website too right now. Joy says hello. And I got Navy Fine, and OMG is all I'm saying. Thanks, ladies. I have my faraway glasses. I probably need to change to my other glasses so I can see what y'all are saying. Just a second. This is what happens when y'all get old, just so you know. Ah, I can see you guys now. There is a new product with Dixie. It's not a new product with Dixie Belle, but I wanted to show it to y'all. For some of those of you that when you prep your cups, some don't prep their cups. Some just wash them, and some will wash and use a sanding block or a sander to get the shine off of it. There's a product by Dixie Belle called Slick Stick that no matter how slick the product is or how slick the project is, if it's clean, purely clean, and you put this product on it, any paint, acrylic paint, will stick to it. And it's called Slick Stick. And I started using it on some of my cups when I'm too lazy to sand them. And supposedly nothing is supposed to come off. They swear by it. I love it too. Let me show y'all. This is Slick Stick, Dixie Belle Slick Stick. It can be used on furniture. So if you've got a piece of furniture that's really slick and you don't want to sand it down, put this stuff on it as a primer, and then you can go to town on it and put whatever paint you want on it, anything on it. If y'all have some questions about this after this, just put them in our group, in our My Glitter Addiction VIP group, and those of you that have used it will be happy to answer them, and I'll be able to go on live after the video and show it after the live and show you this too. Mason jar, you just wash it and make sure it's clean. There's no way to sand it. So on a mason jar, which is really fine, which is really slick, wash it down with Dawn. And most people use Mod Podge. Some people use epoxy on it to apply their glitters to a mason jar, but this would definitely work on it. Just to make sure that everything sticks to it. So y'all tell me which do y'all want me to do first? Mod Podge, Loctite, or epoxy? And who's here ready for, who's got their cups prepped and everything? Okay, it's 7 o'clock, guys, so welcome to everybody that's here. If you no longer see the live button, we're no longer live. Today we're going to learn, how to make a tumbler. We're going to do a tumbler together. So I want you all to get your stuff organized and get it ready. For those of you, we're going to be doing the epoxy, the Mod Podge, and the Loctite method. Once we finish with those tonight, we're gonna get them ready and we're gonna glitter them, because most of those have to be left overnight to dry. Then tomorrow night at the same time, we're going to do the first layer of epoxy. So I'm going to show you how to do 2 different styles. One is the flood coat and the other one is a thinner coat, which I don't care for, but we're going to do it anyway because some people like doing smaller coats. We're going to try to. Maybe Hannah will do it. Hannah will do that. Hannah likes smaller, thinner coats. I like slopping that stuff on. But I noticed that we had so many newbies to the Tumbler Maker world in our group. We had over 128 comments. So that tells me with all the new tumbler makers out there, I don't want y'all to feel lost. So we're going to do this tonight together. We'll save these videos for people to review. And if we need to do this again next month, just because something's just not working right for you, just let us know. Also, if you're in the middle of doing one, Jennifer Lozano, I don't know if she's in here, she was jumping on and doing it. She actually went live. She trusted us to go live in the group, and we were coaching her from all over the United States, coaching her on what she needed to do next step. So that now, I think she's in here quite a bit, but she's selling tumblers, and she's only been doing this for 6 months. So I've got Alicia's on here. Alicia, girl, wait till I got something to show you guys. Shauna's on here. Joy's on here. I got a lot of moderators in here with us tonight. So if I don't see your question while I'm working, they're going to be able to answer you while I'm doing it. But we're not only a glitter company. We sell other stuff too, but I don't want to be just a glitter company where you buy glitter. I want to be able to show you how to use them. And I'm not the world's best at it. Hannah is an amazing tumbler maker. But we have a lot of amazing talent in this room. And it shouldn't be. I've seen some of the other groups and there's too many rules. There's so much going on. And all we want to do is just make tumblers and how to do it and make them pretty. So, you know what, Heather? I'm not good at tumblers either. But I don't stop trying because I enjoy it. So who cares if they're ugly? If you love doing it, do it. My Tumbler group is My Glitter Addiction VIPs. It's not really a Tumbler group because we do everything from tumblers to keychains, anything anybody wants to make with the glitter. It's just that's why I called it My Glitter Addiction. We just all love glitter. If Alicia or Shauna or somebody, can y'all hey Rachel, can y'all shove can y'all shove this in the VIP room? Oh, I'm punch drunk. We had our company Thanksgiving party today, so I rushed home from that. Hannah's over there bagging glitter because we have our advent calendars that sold out. Thank you guys. We gotta get those ready. We got glitter fixes getting ready to go out. What? I said advent calendar, Hannah. Hannah's thinking I'm giving away a big secret. No, I'm not. She's looking at me thinking, I wish I could show you what she's doing over there. I'm gonna do it. Y'all wanna see what Hannah's doing? No? She went and hid. So, I'm also thinking and looking into doing live here in our shop tumbler making classes. I think that would be kind of fun to do, to get together to meet some of you girls and drink some wine or something. I don't know. Hannah's saying no, but I don't know. But guys, okay, let's get ready because it's already 5 after 7. So what would y'all like to do tonight? I mean, we're going to do them all 3, but make sure you have your tumbler ready to go. We're going to do epoxy, Loctite, or Mod Podge. So let's start with Mod Podge. Would that work for you guys? Okay, I am going to switch to something I can do on my hand. I'm going to do Mod Podge. Hang on just a second. You did. Okay. The other ones? I'm going to switch cameras, guys. Okay, what you're probably seeing now in front of me is my tumbler. I actually cleaned it earlier and I spray painted early this morning. Everybody asked me which ones. My turner is a Cupasaurus turner. I use everything Cupasaurus just because it was like a complete kit for me when I was first beginning to be a tumbler. Hey Kai. And I do have some other ones that I use at the house. I have all different brands because once you get more comfortable and you can venture out and learn different ones. People ask me, when you get a Cupasaurus turner kit, it comes with your PVC pipe. It comes with your foam-tastic or football. I love foam-tastic. It doesn't matter what cup I put this foam-tastic in, it adheres to the cup and holds it on. I've never had a cup fall off, except when I forgot to secure the thumb bit. Yep, I forgot to secure that, so it just, yes I did. Hush. But I also, they sell these wands to them that attaches to it. So whenever you're doing something, instead of you'll see people hold it like this to do their cups with. I don't. I'm too messy. So I just keep it. I keep it painted. I do everything on this one thing. And to keep out my paint outside the inside of the cup, Savannah, who is Savannah Faulkner, I think it's Faulkner, is in our group. What? Faulkner. She taught me how to take the cup and put a plastic bag around this part, put it in here, and then put the plastic bag around my hand so nothing ever got inside of my cup. So we spray painted this, got it ready to go. I kind of dinged it when I was trying to get it here from the house. I put it on my wand, and then I can spray paint it because it's far enough away. Can't get it further away. Make sure it's... So we're going to use Mod Podge. So you need Mod Podge, a regular brush. I got this one at Walmart. I don't even know what brand it is or anything. It's a cheap one that we just keep cleaning. The deal with Mod Podge when you're going to put your glitter on with your cup is that Mod Podge has to dry at least 24 hours. Correct me guys if y'all are wrong. Mod Podge has to dry for at least 24 hours. If you try to epoxy a cup with Mod Podge and glitter on it, it's going to break the seal, and whenever it gets wet, you're going to see white splotches. It's going to look like glue underneath your epoxy. So you got to make sure your Mod Podge is really dry. It goes on white, but it dries clear. One thing about Mod Podge, I'm going to tell you, I personally don't like Mod Podge because it takes too long. I'm an impatient crafter. I want it done and over with. I want to see the finished product, and I want to be like, here, it looks like $1 million 2 hours after I finished it. So, huh? No, that's the stuff that we use to make not OMG white-ish. That's okay. That's what we use to make white-ish with. So I always usually have a silicone mat underneath me. We sell these here at My Glitter Addiction. You know, I gotta plug it. But whenever I'm working with epoxy, Mod Podge, anything really that's gonna drip, I always use foil. You can leave it here and it'll peel right off of this, but I think it's pretty. I just don't want to get it dirty. You don't have to do that one. Okay. You can tell I've used this Mod Podge. Mod Podge is amazing for anything. I think it's watered down Elmer's glue. So I can't see a lot of your comments, but I was looking for the foam brushes, Rachel, and I totally lost them. I don't know what I did. So since I'm lazy, and I didn't bring a glass here or something, I'm gonna put a little bit out on my. That's just me, guys, because I'm lazy. Because I'm gonna throw it away anyway. So Mod Podge, the deal with Mod Podge is you gotta put it on quick, and you gotta put it on even, quick and even. Because if you don't, it dries quickly. But if you don't put it on even, it'll leave streaks, and you'll be able to see it through your glitter. I may need to do a red, a darker red, Hannah. So Mod Podge, you have to work quickly with it. Kind of like tack it a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'd be fine, baby. Then we can show them the other glitter. We can have them help us name the glitter. Guys, I think we have over 20 different kinds of glitter here that we have not even bagged yet or bottled that have come in. But our machine kind of died on us. You can tape the bottom or the top. It doesn't matter. I prefer not to tape. I'm just that way. Ah, sorry guys. The what? Yeah, I'll do that one. You got what? Okay. Like I tell you guys, I'm a messy, messy, messy crafter. I used Mod Podge 1-2 times when I first started out making cups. Nope, not doing it again. I'm doing a Mod Podge cup just for you guys. See how much I love you? Oh, she's wanting to know what Hannah's so excited about. Spill the beans, Hannah. Come over and talk to them. They can't see you, so you can talk to them.
I don't know what beans you're talking about.
So make sure it's all smooth as possible. Does that look good, guys? Y'all tell me, because I can't see. And then we're going to go on to putting in glitter. See how quick that was, really? It's really pretty quick. The only thing is you have to give it that drying time. You have to. Now, you can either hold on to your cup while you glitter it. You can put it on your turner and let it spin. I am a spinner person. I like to put it on my spinner, on my turner, and let it spin while I put the glitter on. So I'm going to do that. You can hold it. You can do whatever you want. You can use your little wand. So once I get my Mod Podge on it, and it's really kind of, you really kind of want to paint your cup the color of your glitter. Because depending on your glitter, if it's translucent like an iridescent color, your cup color is going to show through the glitter. If it's opaque like a metallic or some of the holographics, like I'm going to show you, it just changes the color slightly, but it helps you that you don't have to use as much glitter for the cup. So if you have a little tiny spot, you may not notice it as you would if I painted this cup white and it bleeds through and you're like, look at all that white still showing through. So I'm not spilling the beans. So I'm going to use, this is red holo. This is the one I was telling everybody about how pretty it is. It's a red holographic. It's from our rainbow series. So I'm going to turn my cup on. And normally I am on this side looking this way at my cup. So when it falls over with, I'm used to glittering and doing everything. So me working from the side is kind of strange. I'm used to working up and down the cup. Does that make sense? Vanessa, you can paint your cup white, you can paint it red, and I've got a white cup I'm going to show you because that's what I'm going to do my surprise on. And I'm going to do the epoxy white. You can paint your cup any color you want. So depending on which one you want to use, if you're a Mod Podge person, you need to watch this part of this tutorial. If you are a Loctite person, which I'm going to do next, follow that tutorial. And then I'm going to do the best for last. The epoxy method is what I tell everybody. So this is the Mod Podge. I just coated it Mod Podge. The two things that you want to do with Mod Podge is you want to work quickly and you want not to have as many lines. Because if you have a lot of lines on your cup, brush strokes, you're going to see it through the glitter. Who's using its fall, y'all? Okay, everybody that's following along when you do your cup tonight, because we're just going to glitter them and then we're going to let them rest overnight and some of them dry. I want to see pictures in the VIP group of the cups that you're working on tonight with me. So, and my moderators and admins are there. They'll be able to answer any questions. So I'm going to use red from the rainbow series before this Mod Podge dries.
Number 79.
Did y'all hear Hannah?
I forgot the number.
Number 79. Some people will just do the top of the cup and then work their way down. Guys, it don't matter. You find what works for you. Look how pretty, guys. Woo-wee. And just because I do mine this way, Hannah's making fun of me with my words. She thinks I'm getting old. She told me yesterday she's going to put me in a nursing home.
Yeah. Wait, why did I say that? There's a reason why I said that.
I don't remember. I forget.
Something about getting out of the house.
Oh, I told her when she's 18,
And
she's
I said
apt.
just 'cause of that.
If y'all want to adopt her when she turns 18, because we don't raise kids after they're 18. And I'm going to show y'all something on this cup, and you'll be like, oh yeah, that does make sense. So all my Mod Podgers, you should be doing like this. Use your turner if you want. Hold it in your hand if you want to. I'm just a messy crafter and it just makes it easier. Less things I have to hold on to when I'm crafting, the better. And it does not have to spin overnight, guys. One thing I do, and some people tell you not to do this. I do it. They tell you not to do it because they say you're going to get your glitter dirty. Well, if it sticks to your cup, it's not going to be dirty. But that's how I do my bottoms. And sometimes if I know, like right here, I don't have enough glitter, I can either put some more on it or I can just rub my cup in it. And it picks it right up. See? What I was going to show you is right here at the top. And sometimes through the cup, you can't probably really see it, but I can. I can see just a little bit of the red through. And if I don't have enough coverage with Mod Podge, which works really good, is you have to let this dry. Then you would brush it once it's dry. Brush all the extra glitter off of it. And then come with another coat of Mod Podge on it. You have brush lines? Shelby, don't worry about it. Go ahead and finish glittering, because there's really nothing you can do when you have brush lines. We can go back and fix that. There's different ways we can fix it. We can do it using Loctite, or we can do another layer of Mod Podge if that's what you want to use. There's other ways to fix those. So don't you worry about it. The cup's not ready to give up on it yet. But you can see a little bit of the red coming through my cup. But it looks pretty with the red glitter, because you can't really see through it as much. So what do y'all think? I love this. I do it this way all the time. Make sure I got enough on there. Is my bottom covered? Did I dust my bottom?
Except your edges.
Y'all, Hannah's she's critiquing me.
What? It's right there. It's right.
She's picking on me.
I'm just trying to help.
So when I have an edge I don't get, I roll it across. Yes, I probably don't do like I'm supposed to. Look, there's like a tack it method right there. But look, even with a holographic, which is true, you're going to have, which I don't know if y'all can see it, is you can have your rainbow lines coming up through it. Is that not the prettiest red? Shelby, I want you to go ahead and finish glittering that cup, and get with one of us here in a little bit, and we can either, I would recommend to let it dry, personally. Let it dry and do the Loctite method over Mod Podge once it's dry, so that you can get a better coverage. If not, you can always do a second layer of Mod Podge and it won't show up. Just know that thinner is better. And I always let it spin to where the Mod Podge starts getting see-through. That way the glitter sticks to it. So think kind of like tack it. You know, the tack it method, which Alicia Gill and Carrie Ann did a great tack it video. We'll have to get her to do another one for us. You kind of let the Mod Podge get a little clear and start seeing through, and then put your glitter on, because then it tacks, then it'll stick to you better. And as you notice, there's not much glitter for me to shake off, guys. I love that one. That's pretty. That's super pretty. We'll have to get Hannah to do something with it. So all you do with this one now is set it off to the side. That's it. Let it set overnight for 24 hours. Let's let that Mod Podge dry really good. And then we'll go on to step 2 tomorrow. But Shelby, let us get with you and see if we can help you get a cup ready for tomorrow, so that we can do the epoxy with you. I'm going to put this one over here, since that one's pretty good, huh? I think it's the first time I've ever used that red.
Yeah. Wait.
I don't think I've ever used this red. Hmm? Oh, and did I mention, once we finish these, we're going to give these cups away? That'd be great, Carrie Ann. Thank you. We'll be giving these cups away. We'll do a raffle or something and give these cups away. Sound good, guys? And whoever wins a cup gets my bag of glitter that I didn't use. I love that red. I love it. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, do we have any questions on the Mod Podge? Guys, these steps are really quick. I think we overthink it and really dread them. So you did. You did earlier.
No,
Are you being sarcastic? Okay, hang on. Will you wash out my brush though, so it doesn't get all nasty? Thank you. Come say hi. They all looking for you. Come say hi. Y'all see Hanny? Say hi. She can critique, but she won't play. So did anybody have any questions about the Mod Podge method? If not, we're going to move on. I'm going to have Hannah help me. Cause you're going to be behind the camera. The reason I'm going to have her help me is because I don't like spraying Loctite in here. Well, I guess I could, but she's still going to have to hold the camera for us. The reason why I don't want to spray Loctite because I do it at home, but I have this big rug that I don't care if I get nasty or not. But I have a hard time controlling my spray because the overspray goes everywhere. I'm doing it in the deal right there, but I was thinking but we don't have the lights out there, so we're gonna have to. Yeah. But either way, you're gonna see my dirty floor. So we're gonna go into Loctite. But this time we're gonna use a brand new glitter. This one we have to name. This is a part of the macaroon series that we got in. Oh my god, guys, it's so gorgeous. How about I show you this glitter first we get started? Thank you, baby. Give me a paper towel so I can do this real quick. Or not paper towel, let me go get this in here. What? Paper? What about it? Show me the glitter. I need y'all to help me name this glitter. Oh gosh, that is so pretty. Y'all ready? Can y'all see this? Guys, this is sparkly.
Oh wow, that looks
green.
really good on camera.
I know. Guys, this is holographic. Can y'all not see? This is and I know I'm putting my hands all through it. I'm sorry. This is mine, not the whole bag.
Pistachio?
Pistachio? That's a pretty name. That would work. Meant to be. Joy, I love that one. Write some of these down, Hannah. Meant to be, pistachio.
They're coming.
Lime sherbet. We have a key lime name, but when we saw it, we thought this was key lime. But see how sparkly that is? Guys, this is gorgeous. And we have all the colors in this series. We have a red, we have a pink, we have a green, we have a purple, we have a blue.
Calm down, guys.
So, look at that. Look at that. And I've been wanting to get this on the website, and we're just, since our bagger's down, we're just trying to get as much on it as we can. Okay? I know, how pretty is that? I like the word pistachio. That's pretty. So we're going to do pistachio on a cup that we painted green.
See.
And just so y'all know, my cups, the red cup I painted in this Rust-Oleum in Poppy Red.
I need to focus it. I'm just trying to help you out here.
That's fine. It's Poppy Red. This is for the red cup that I painted. I use Rust-Oleum and I use Krylon. I'm not partial to any one. Now this green cup we're fixing to do with this new color, I painted it in pistachio. We need to name this color pistachio.
Maybe it was just meant to be.
Yes, maybe.
See what I did there?
Anyway, did y'all hear Hannah? I think I'm just to ignore her, basically.
You have to admit, that was pretty good.
I guess so.
I was pretty slick with that one.
But anyway, is this not... And this is a holographic. I know y'all can't see a lot of the colors. But guys, I'm just like, it's so pretty. I'm going to try to get as close as I can. Y'all could see Hannah's forehead.
Pretty.
Is that not so pretty? They're all laughing at you right now.
Yeah, because it was a good one.
Just so y'all know, these colors have been setting over in a corner, and I didn't realize how pretty they were because I didn't open up the bag.
Mom.
Call it julep.
Julep.
So yeah, super, 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 super pretty. So this cup we're going to use Loctite. This is going to be fun. I might be able to do this. So I'm going to point you down to the ground. And guys, I'm so sorry that I'm doing this to you. You're going to be able to see my feet.
Lovely feet.
Don't look at my...
What are your Crocs?
No, I don't wear my Crocs. I should have my Crocs on. I'm going to spray into a trash can, my Loctite, okay?
There you go.
Come watch it right here for baby. So for this method, it's like, this method you're going to do it like you're spray painting your cup. It's the exact same method, no difference. I like to use my wand to hold on to it. As you can tell, Hannah painted it. I want to call out all her extra drips. Just so
you did that.
I did that, but you did that.
Okay, and?
Hold that.
The spray thing was broken. What else do you want me to do?
Daddy broke it.
Yeah, Dad broke it. Kind of open the lid.
Okay. We use Loctite for this. But I also, just so you know, I'd use Loctite, but I also use this Treehouse. I love Treehouse. Hobby Lobby sells it. It's really whatever works. Any spray adhesive. What is it? The Gorilla Glue has a spray one. Elmer's has a spray one. Mod Podge has a spray one. E6000 has a spray one. So any one that works for you. The only reason I got this is because I had a 40% off coupon. Love those coupons. So you're going to shake this just like you would. And I'm going to hit him in the head each time I do it. The funny thing is we're going to do this really quickly. Because you're going to spray into it. It's going to spit. The good thing about Loctite method is that there's no drying time, guys. If we miss a spot, we can go back and spray it and put glitter on it right away. You can epoxy right away. You can spray it. I mean, you can do anything right away. So we're going to come back over here. Turn it up, baby. Can you turn it up just a little bit?
Yeah.
Got it?
I think.
Put it on here just because I'm lazy. My hands are sticky now. You got it?
Out.
Okay. Zoom out just a little bit. There we go. Can y'all see it? My hands are sticking together.
Well, put the glitter on. It ain't gonna last forever.
Yeah, well. Why? Because I said so.
No.
So we're going to use this new color. I think we're probably going to name this color as Pistachio just because we have to.
Because it was meant to be. Okay, sorry, that's getting old.
And the glitter part is the same thing, guys. There is no difference in glittering a cup, whether it's Mod Podge, Epoxy, Loctite. It's all basically the same technique after you get the adhesive on your cup. There is no difference whatsoever. Can you watch the questions? I know they're going to watch it pretty good. Guys, this color is gorgeous. I think we're going to have to call this color Pistachio. And Hannah's going to be running with that meant to be crap all night long. Even after.
There ain't no resting.
So I'm lazy. Y'all see what I'm doing? I'm not putting this back in the bottle because I don't have a bottle. I'm just putting it on the cup.
Don't forget your bottom.
I gotta do my bottom here. I gotta dust our bottoms. But I want to show y'all something here in just a second. What do y'all think?
It's beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm in love. Guys,
Sparkle.
we have these in all the colors. I'm so blessed. I have one of the best suppliers out there. And guys, I'm doing my bottom. Did my bottom. My whole thing is sticky.
Well,
see, let's pretend this didn't get done right here. Well, it didn't really get done. Okay? All I gotta do is shake off the excess, spray it one more time with, see how I sprayed it? You can see it's wet. hang on, baby. As I make a mess, guys, I'm running glitter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to sprinkle this on the area real quick. I know, guys, I told you I'm a messy crafter. But see how I was able to put that on there right away? So even if this cup wasn't covered all the way like it is, which is gorgeous. Dang, this cup's pretty. Hannah, look. What? Oh. Sorry, guys. Hannah pooted.
No, that was you. I can smell it.
But see how you can just spray on it and then put another coat on it? And this is what I was telling you, Shelby, sorry, is let your Mod Podge dry. And if you'll do a spray of Loctite over it or over your cup like you're doing it, you can put another layer of glitter on it. So if this was, say, we were doing an ombre or we were going to do a band in the middle, we could actually spray right here in the middle where we have this glitter. Just spray the Loctite here and do another color straight in the middle. Or you could do a streak. You could do whatever you want. That's one reason why I like Loctite. I know Kai, who's one of our moderators, admins in here, she loves the Loctite method too.
Ooh, mint diamond.
But isn't that pretty? So pretty. We will hopefully have this color and the rest of the colors on the website by this weekend. Guys, please don't. I've got to get the advent calendars out and the glitter fix is ready to go. So I want this color out for you guys too. It's gorgeous. And I know my moderators are going to kill me on this next one. So go ahead and put it back to the other one. Let's see if we have any questions.
Okay.
So,
You're smart. You move the trash can.
I know, right? If I was smart. So, to recap on the Loctite, you spray it just as if you were spray coating your cup. That's all you do. And Loctite, if it starts to, like right now it's losing its stickiness, all you got to do is respray it and then put more glitter on it. If y'all have any questions, watch this live again and ask. I'm going to point Kai out. Kylene Edwards loves the Loctite method. She'd probably be the best moderator in the group to go to if you have any Loctite questions. Probably next week or the week after, I would love to do a Loctite ombre. That's the way I do my ombres, is using Loctite. Even Hannah learned how to do her ombres using Loctite. Yeah, you use this. Remember, it's all over everything.
I used epoxy and then Loctite.
Mm-hmm. When we do our ombres, we do two different. We use epoxy method and then we do the Loctite because you can do so many different things with the Loctite.
Well, I do epoxy to get my, base colors on, like my top and my bottom, and then I use Loctite for the middle, so it looks
And then epoxy and then do ombre.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll probably do it. I'll have Hannah actually probably do a live in a couple of weeks showing how to do the ombre. But I want y'all to get down the single color on your tumblers, the single color glitter. I want you to get that down with whichever method you want to adhere your glitter. Yes, we're going to seal, Doreen, we're going to seal with epoxy tomorrow night. We're going to take all three of these cups because they'll give me 3 times to show you how to do the epoxy after that. So this is going to be a 3-night live. We're doing the glitter adhering now. We'll do the epoxy tomorrow night. The next night we'll either do a name, a water slide or something on them, and then we'll do another layer of epoxy so they'd be ready to go. But tomorrow night, the 3rd night, I want to show y'all how I clean my rims with my Dremel. Kind of do like clean up the cup, get it ready to go on all 3 of them. So if you're using a single glitter, this sealing glitter is personal, just like putting glitter on a cup. If I'm using one glitter, I don't seal it. There's no reason to seal. The reason why you seal is if you have a bad glitter, not a bad glitter, if you have a cracked glitter, it may bleed. And when you seal it, it seals in the color. Well, all we sell is polyester glitter, and they're not supposed to bleed. And if they bleed, you better tell me because I'm going to jump on my supplier. If you're using 2-color glitters, like in ombres and stuff, and you don't want the bottom color to float into the top color when you're doing the epoxy method, you seal. So if you're using more than 1 color glitter, you need to seal your cup. You need to spray it with a sealer, but that would be kind of like in the next type of tutorial I want to do. This is just trying to get a glitter on a cup and getting the epoxy down. Let's get that first cup behind you guys and getting you used to doing it, and then you can branch out. Dummy me, the first cup I ever made, I did an ombre. if I wasn't so stubborn, I'm the type of person that I would have just thrown it away and just said, that's not for me. But I loved it so much, even though it was so horrible. And then I backed up and just did a single color glitter. That's what I want you guys to do. If you're amazing and already a great artist, jump right in, do whatever you want. But for those of you that I know I was kind of scared, I want you to find the methods you love. Like I personally, you come to me, and if I make you a cup, it's going to start, I use the epoxy method, putting my glitter on. Some of the other girls use Mod Podge. Some girls use Loctite. But you got to find what works for you. So the next one I'm going to do is we've done the Mod Podge. We've done the Loctite, and I'm gonna let Hannah. Do you want to show them some of those colors? Some of those other colors?
No.
I gotta go wash my hands. See how rude she is?
Well, it's supposed to be a secret.
No, just show them some of the others. Some of the ones, the macaroon colors, the orange, we have 2 new series of glitters coming out. We have a pearl series and we have a macaroon series. Plus we have other colors coming in. The spray? No. Spray, they do. I use the green one, which is a multi-purpose. And this treehouse, they all spray clear, basically, like hairspray. But you know it when you get it on your hands. That's why I gotta go wash my hands real quick before we do the epoxy method. Hannah's going to show y'all some of the glitters from that we've got in that we haven't got on the website, but she needs help naming. So if we pick your name, that glitter will be yours. You'll get a color like glitter. And we have plenty of mods in this group, so I'm going to go wash my hands and get ready for the next one.
Okay, I'm taking over.
Tell them who you are. Some people don't. For y'all that don't know this is Hannah. This is the one that started this company. This is her company. She's turned into, instead of being a social media person, she's turned into the behind the scenes person. She loves ordering. She loves playing with glitter. She loves bagging it. What do you like doing the most with all of it?
That's a good question.
All of it, but getting on the internet?
Yeah.
She doesn't like doing social media anymore. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, moving on. Some colors we have for our macaroon series. This is, I guess should I show them on a paper?
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, well, y'all are going towards the paper because they just don't look good by themselves in a bag. Okay, is it gonna stay? Alright, so the first one we have is this. It's a light pinkish, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. Kind of like a pearl pink-ish. Well, I'll just show. Mom, you made a mess over here. Y'all, there's glitter all over here. Like, but look at this. Do I need to zoom in? I think I do. Nope. There we go. There's that. No, it's not an opal. It's a holo. But it's just like a light pink. I'm trying to look for the kind of like a salmon color. I guess that's kind of what I'm going. This is like a salmon color, right?
No, it's more. Which one did you pour? That one?
This one.
That's
like the light pink.
This is the light pink, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is light pink. This is the orange. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what the orange one was. I was trying to
really pastel-y.
Yes, really pastel. But they're very pretty. So that is one of them. Okay. Clean up my mess. Unlike some people. Mom. I just threw some shade. Okay. So the next one is a more brighter pink. It really ain't showing on the camera very well. Alright. Well, here's the. Let me just pour it. in the back by the microwave. Okay. There it is. This is a brighter pink than the one I just showed you. Let me get it. Here it is. Can y'all see that? I'm trying to get the whole up for you guys. Because, like, maybe once in a good angle, it'll show. But here it is. Once again, y'all can leave names. I'm going to go back and look at them. Because we need some help. They reminded me of something, but I can't remember what it is. But there it is. A pixie pink. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Alright. Piggy dust. I love that. Okay, so next one we have is the orange one. These are all very pastel colors. They're not going to be very bright. Just pastel. But they're all very pretty. Ooh, I wonder if we did an ombre of all these colors.
They remind me of the candy Smarties. You know, all the different colors that come in a Smarties little roll. That's the pretty orange. Piggy party, how cute. Creamsicle, that's pretty too. That's pretty too.
There's orange. Clean up my mess. Okay. Next one we have is a yellow.
I like cake batter. I feel like that or not.
Yes, Mom likes cake batter. I don't know, it just reminds me of something else and I can't remember what it is. Let me just show you. By the way, your phone is going crazy.
Oh,
here you go. Oh, there you can see it. It's so pretty. It's at the tip of my tongue. I can't remember what it is.
Yellow, orange delight. Guys, just so you know, I'm trying to talk Mr. Glitter into Saturday, November 30th is Small Business Saturday. If you're near me, I think we're going to be open all day to like an in-store, like y'all can come shop instead of having to call us. Hopefully Mr. Glitter gets it cleaned. Mr. Glitter is messier than me and Hannah.
Actually, that's pretty false.
You don't think you're messier?
You're pretty messy, and so am I.
Huh?
Together...
We already did that one, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You need to do that too real quick.
Sorry.
Is this mine? This is yours?
That's mine.
That's yours.
Next one we have is a purple.
I know.
Very pastel.
Everybody started freaking out. Banana pudding. That's a cute name for it.
Yes.
Starshine pina colada. Nice. We'd love to have you guys.
Here it is.
This is the purple. Pineapple Paradise. That's pretty. This is the purple. All of these guys have some holographic going on. And some extra shine going on. Pina colada is good too. So that's the purple. Silver cloud. Purple rain. What we'll do is we'll go through y'all's names and we'll make an announcement in our VIP group so you can see if you, anybody that names these glitters, that's our blue. Anybody that names our glitters wins a free 2 ounce of this glitter that we mail to you. This baby blue is so pretty. I think we need to name this baby blue. George Strait's baby blue.
No.
Was the color of her house. Purple drink. What's that drink? Purple Passion. Hannah doesn't know what Purple Passion is.
Purple Passion?
Mm-hmm. Purple Passion is an alcohol drink.
Yeah.
This is a baby blue, guys. I think baby blue is a good name. Sweet Dreams. That's a good name. Clear Day. Diamond Drips. God, y'all have some good names.
Y'all make my names look bad.
I know, Kai. Isn't he like the best? Hannah takes after her dad. She's an AC/DC freak. Anything with AC/DC?
I like Journey better.
Elsa, that's a pretty one too. I think we have a glitter fix color by the name of Elsa. Blue diamonds. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Now, Elisa Gill, this next one Mom is going to do. You are going to love us forever.
Alicia Gill, Hannah says you're going to love us forever. Now I'm ready for the epoxy method. If everybody's ready, we'll get going on that because it's really it kind of takes a little bit longer to do. There's 2 tricks or 2 things with the epoxy method. If you put your glitter on, put your epoxy on, you put your glitter on, you should be able to hang dry that cup and nothing run off of it. If anything runs off on it, you've got too much epoxy. Another thing is if you have dry spots, you may not have enough epoxy on it and you may be able to see some of the cup coming through. But the biggest thing is too much epoxy. Some people, after they do the epoxy method, they'll put it on their spinner, like I do, because I'm just lazy like that. But the glitter looks wet. That's still too much epoxy. And so you have to keep applying the glitter until you don't have that wet look. I don't think it takes any more glitter, Kai. Kai asked, do I think the epoxy method takes more glitter? I think it's the same. I think the problem is that people use too much epoxy and it takes too much glitter. That's the reason why, because you're having to fix and correct. If you don't get used to it, I want to see Hannah marble soon. I know, she's good at that stuff. We still haven't done a marble dip yet. So once you find, the reason I think why I like doing the epoxy method, kind of like the Loctite is messy to me because it goes everywhere. I'm not.
How much you want to be?
5 and 5. The epoxy, I think I like the epoxy because I can condense it to where I'm working and I can continue working where I'm at instead of having to move things around. With the epoxy method with the glitter, you can go ahead and epoxy right away after. You know, do a flood coat or whatever after. Some people wait 4 or 5 hours. Sometimes I just epoxy right after it and get going if I'm using a single glitter. The deal with the epoxy method, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, is have you ever put lotion on your legs and you don't think you have enough lotion and your bottle's almost empty? So you try to squeeze as much as you can out and really spread that lotion on your legs. Think about that feeling that once you rub over it, you're like, oh, I'm out of lotion, and you keep going. And then you try to take more and move it to where the dry skin is. That's the feeling you want when you're applying epoxy for the epoxy method. And I know it sounds stupid, but that's what I try to get people to think. Take some lotion, put it on your hand, put it on your arm. And if you can't get that lotion all the way over and you go into a dry feeling and you try to move it, once that lotion warms up on your arm, you can actually use more of it. So with the epoxy method, if you keep that in mind, when you're putting it on and you think, oh, I don't have enough epoxy, let it spin on your turner for just a second, and that epoxy warms up to while it's spinning, and you can actually move it around more on your cup. It's basically less than 2 milliliters, 2 cc's, that you'll use. You should have a lot in your cup left. I use Faux Rizzle UV. Epoxy's not done. Epoxy you have to measure out part A and part B. It's exact same, and then you mix the two together. Meaning, if you mix 5 cc's or 5 mLs of part A, you have to mix in 5 cc's or 5 mLs of B. Cc's and mLs are the same thing. So if you got a tumbler person you're watching, they say I want 5 cc's of this. It's the same thing as 5 mLs. cc equals mLs. Okay? Thank you. So I've got 5 cc's in here, and I've got 5 cc's in here. Hannah already mixed it out, measured out for me. I use these medicine cups with the markings on them. I get mine from, it's a medical supply. I bought a whole case of them. You can get them on Amazon, but if you wait till they go on sale, you can get them like a case for like $40, and I have like 10,000 cups. Or you can get a sleeve of them for $1 and free shipping. You might start selling these here. You want to?
What?
These sleeves of cups.
What sleeves?
These sleeves of these. A sleeve is as full as a thing of this. Allegro. Thank you, Star. Couldn't think of it. And I'm going to show you something else. I am doing a 32-ounce tumbler. I'm doing the epoxy method. There's no way I'm going to use all this. You're going to see what I'm talking about. It's just that I can't see small measurements. So I usually have Hannah weigh out 5 and 5 or 10 and 10. And I waste a lot of epoxy. If you don't want to waste a lot of epoxy, you would need to do 2.5 cc's and 2.5 of part A and part B. And then mix them together. Thank you, Alicia.
Like, oh crap. One of those long skinny ones.
So, some people, what? What? I don't understand, baby.
No.
Sorry. I keep my part A and part B. If I can't do a live from my home because we have horrible internet, but I keep our part A and part B in FIFO bottles. Normally you don't store them like this. This is considered upside down, where you actually are supposed to fill it through the bottom of these right here. But the tops also come off too, where you actually squeeze it out from. So I store mine upside down and feel from the bottom. So this is technically the top, and this is the bottom. But at my house, I store, these are like sealed. You can't get these off. And I fill them like that. I take the top off, the one with the squirt part off, and pour in my epoxy. So technically it's not first, yeah, it is first in, first out. No, it's first in, last out. Sorry, I can't remember. But that's what I use, and I take this, and then I can squeeze into my cups to what I need. I personally think the best epoxy is Illuminite for a beginner. Shelby asked that question. The reason is it's not as expensive as some of these other ones, and once you get down how getting rid of bubbles, playing with it, you can move on to something different. Faux Rizzle is a thicker epoxy. I love it because I'm the one that I like being able to control my epoxy, where Illuminite's a little bit more runnier and thinner. They've just come out with a Faux Rizzle Nouveau, and you can move up and they can get more expensive. So I always think Illuminite's the best one to start out with. I would love to sell you Faux Rizzle. You can buy it here at My Glitter Addiction, but I want you to find the epoxy that works for you, not what I'm telling you. I just like Faux Rizzle. Hannah, you like Illuminite, don't you?
I like Illuminite, but I like using Faux Rizzle also.
Hannah's gotten to where she likes Faux Rizzle because Mama doesn't buy her Illuminite. That's why. But she would have picked Illuminite all day long. But she's a different crafter. She does things differently than what I do. So another thing I do too is I use a silicone stir stick or a metal one. The reason is that they say is the tongue depressors, the wooden sticks, popsicle sticks, they're porous and they add more air bubbles into your epoxy when you're stirring. I use a metal one, and I'm actually getting some more of these. I'm getting a whole bunch of different ones in, and longer silicone stir sticks, so it cuts down on the bubbles when you're mixing. So I'm going to mix part A into part B. I'm going to change you again for camera so you can see what we're doing, okay? I hope you'll like our setup. You'll have to come over here, baby, because I can't read their comments. Let me get y'all closer. Closer. Okay. So I I usually like to pour the thinner into the thicker. And I'm showing y'all this because y'all should already know how to mix epoxy, but some of you may not. So we're just not going to assume. And guys, you're going to think, oh, this right here is 5 and 5 of each. So this should be about 10 mLs, 10 cc's of epoxy. And there's no way I'm going to use all that's on the cup. I love having extra. I will make keychains out of it. I'll make a mold or something out of it. If it gets fuzzy, let me know.
It's fuzzy. No, you just have it. There. Yep.
And I just found out with a pot with faux rizzle, if it's a little too cool in there, it'll mix cloudy. If it's a little too cool in your area. Because faux rizzle likes about 70 degrees. And when you're doing the epoxy method, it almost really doesn't matter if you have bubbles. Seriously.
I don't like those silicone ones either.
I personally don't like the silicone either because it seems like everything sticks to them. Some people swear by them, but I love the metal. Guys, the metal is... Hannah and I fight over the metal ones because I think I have 2.
Yeah, I have zilch. I use popsicle.
So, but this has lots of bubbles in it. But it's okay because I'm going to do something with it. But that's what when I was talking to Levi at Faux Rizzle, he said, I asked him why it doesn't matter what I do. He said, well, check your temperature. If your temperature is 68 in the house and you think you're okay, it's going to turn cloudy and have more bubbles.
Huh. I didn't know that.
So I figured that I'm making enough messes here and the good thing is these clean well with, where is the baby wipes?
Oh, I just find them more. The baby wipes?
Yeah, I put them over here, baby. I need them. They were underneath here, but I don't know what I did with them. I know. A good thing to get epoxy off of your hands and off of everything that you own is using a baby wipe. I personally don't think like the Dollar General works very well. I love Pampers brand. I don't get anything from Pampers, but I buy the name brand of baby wipes because it just cleans better.
Nice job.
I know, right?
Just starting to throw stuff.
Not either. Okay. I gotta rearrange my desk here, guys, because I've got a particular way of doing epoxy, and I haven't figured out how to do it any different. And when I do it, Hannah's gonna be like, yeah, I knew it. Okay. I just turned my cups around because of the way I work with my turners.
Yeah, Mom did that.
Did you just tell me?
Yeah, I did. Me not take the chance.
Do what?
Gosh. I still miss.
Okay, I'm fixing to do this epoxy, but guys, make sure you wear gloves when you do it. Some people don't. Don't shame them if they don't. That's just the way they do things. I use epoxy because I don't like having it on my hands. Some people have to wear respirators or masks. That's personal protective equipment. If you need a respirator or mask, please by all means do wear it. I use it in a well ventilated area, and I think that's why Hannah and I haven't had a reaction. Is that everything we do is in very Mr. Glitter nukes everything. He's very Rachel Cooper will tell you about my husband Hannah's dad. He makes sure that we have the best of everything to do our job here. So, I have to have my my cup turning this way, clockwise. Just my preference. You're gonna find yours. So are we ready to go?
Yes, hurry up. I want Lisa to see the glitter.
All I do is stick my finger in it. Okay? And you rub it on the cup. There is no rhyme or reason. I keep going on my cup, as you can tell. Remember how it felt when you're doing lotion, guys, on your legs, and you don't have enough lotion. And you gotta make that lotion last, or stretch, because you're not going out in your pajamas to get more lotion. And you just put it on there and let it go. And once it comes back around, it's smoothed out. And like Kai said, you can add heat to it. And when she means by heat, she means a torch gun. She doesn't mean the air, like a blow dryer type or a heat gun. I'm talking about a torch. Faux Rizzle doesn't like heat and it'll thin up. When you use an air gun, you're trying to move the epoxy around. When you use a torch, you're trying to thin it or pop bubbles. So there's a big difference in what you use and how you use it. You want a heat gun, or when you use like alcohol inks and you're trying to make the epoxy and the colors swirl. But if we're wanting to thin out epoxy or pop air bubbles or whatever, you want to use a torch, a butane torch. Do you remember how I said you keep using it? Guys, I'm still almost...
Which one is least smelly and safest?
I think they're all basically the same. I think Faux Rizzle doesn't smell to me. Pro Marine stinks. Alumilite stinks to me. So everybody's different. I don't know about kids. You're going to have to smell them and try them out. That's why we sell Faux Rizzle in samples. Because I don't want anybody to have to waste $50, $60 on epoxy and not be able to use it. Guys, I'm still... Do you see that? I'm still... haven't even touched my epoxy. And I've almost got my cup complete. You just sit there and work with it, guys. Don't rush it. Let it spin a couple of times. The epoxy is going to thin out, and you can move it around. And you'll be able to tell. Because you don't want it a whole bunch on there. Because if you do, you will the glitter's going to run.
Oops. Did you stop the yarn over there?
Or you're going to have to use more glitter to cover it. So once you get it covered, it's just going to feel like you... Think about how your legs feel when you put lotion on. It's going to feel like you just don't have enough lotion on them. I know that sounds crazy, but that's the only thing that I can give you an analogy of, or what it feels like to me. Like when you're putting on suntan lotion or whatever. I don't know. But see, guys, I still have almost all the epoxy left. And all I did was dip my finger in it and then work with it and let it come around. So right now I'm doing the top. I'm rubbing the top of it over because I want to make sure that I've got all my edges. Hannah can't wait. She cannot wait to show you all this glitter. And then I just take a little bit more. And all you're doing is making sure this is on here is to adhere your glitter. That's all you're doing this for, guys. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Just like the Mod Podge, just like the Loctite. And you actually saw how fast the Mod Podge was, but it has a drying time. So you can't do anything with it for 24 hours. Loctite was fast. You can add more coats faster, and I could go ahead and epoxy if I wanted to. the epoxy method takes a little bit more time to put on your cup because you have to let the epoxy thin out. But you can also work with it right away. So everything has its plus and minuses. What?
I think she's gonna make Lisa Gill pass out.
Am I gonna make Lisa Gill pass out? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Y'all know what it is. I don't even know why you're acting like that, Alicia Gill. Do you want to do this cup or you want me to do it?
I want to do it.
Hannah wants to glitter this cup because she wants to drag it out longer, Alicia.
No, I want to show her you're taking too long.
Okay.
Alright, so this is the other glitter that goes with the macaroon series.
Dun dun dun!
Y'all can't. Alright, well, we're just gonna go ahead and pour it on the cup because I just want y'all to see it. Oh, I hate it.
This is a white glitter. This is the white, guys. This is the one that we've been looking for over 6 months. Try to go on the other side because I can't see, baby. Yeah.
Ew.
I know, just keep going. Silver Bells. That's such a pretty name. That's a good name too. This is a white with a holographic in it. And I knew the minute I saw this when I came home from work today, because we've been talking about this, and the moderators and admins have a chat that we chat in about needs and wants of the group in the room. She's screaming. Let me do this one long ways for you. But, yeah, it's a white, silvery holographic. Icicle. That's a pretty name, Kai. Pixie dust. So when I saw this and I came home today and I saw this, I was like, oh my Lord, I got to order at least 50 kilograms of this stuff. Because I didn't order like as many as y'all don't kill the messenger. As soon as we get finished off of here, I'm going to go and order tons of it. Just because I love it. I know you need a pound. Is this not the prettiest glitter? What irks me is I just bought this glitter from another supplier because I was trying to... I know! And it was been sitting here the whole time, Rachel. Candied Snow. Sponge Sugar. That is a pretty name too. Is that not pretty? I'm going to try to get y'all closer up of it.
I would say I have to use Loctite red part.
Probably.
Because I can't cover that.
But what Hannah's doing right now is since she's got the cup covered, she's looking to see if there's any wet spots.
Don't forget your bottom.
And don't forget to do your bottoms. She's looking for wet spots so that if she has to, she's going to pour more glitter on those wet spots so it'll soak up the epoxy and won't run. Once we finish glittering this cup I should be able to take it off this turner and put it on a hang dry and let it dry, and the glitter shouldn't run anywhere. The epoxy shouldn't run off, nothing. Go ahead and do the other part of it. It looks like Christmas. Alicia, Rachel, y'all have no idea. When I came home and saw this today, and Hannah's like, Mom, you gotta see this color. I didn't tell you because I was gonna surprise you. Yay, Cinderella slippers. Oh, I'm so glad, Kai. This glitter will be on the website by this weekend. Our bagging machine broke, so we have to hand bag this glitter.
Yes. Hard work.
Have to hand bag it. And all these new colors we showed you will be on the website by this weekend. And I know this is going to go crazy. This color will go crazy. So I'm going to turn around and go and order more of it right away. I'm not even going to wait for it to sell. Because if y'all don't buy it, I'm using it.
Can I spray Loctite on this?
Where? Yeah, would you run outside and do it though? In that little red area?
Yeah, let me get
Put this right here too. Oh, in your bag?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put it back. Okay. So what she's going to do right now is, if y'all don't see this, right here, where it touched my red cup when it was in the bag, there's some red coming through. So what Hannah's going to do is she's going to go take this cup, spray that little area with Loctite, and then re-glitter that area. That's how you can use some of these things. They're so interchangeable. So that's kind of cool. I know, Shauna. The transformer went out when it blew up the the circuit board. So we're just waiting for those to come in. We talked to them. They're supposed to just overnight them to us. If not, and then we're going to buy another machine just so we can have it as backup. So that's what she's going to do. So those two methods, some of the methods are interchangeable depending on what you're doing. I like the Mod Podge whenever I'm having to do intricate work. Paint it on there, glitter it, dust it off. Ombres, quick fixes, Loctite. But if I'm glittering a cup, I'm always going to use the epoxy method first. That's just my favorite. Oh, definitely. Anything that's holo, you can use for the tack-it method. I would actually love to see the tack-it method cup, any of those colors. You can use a tack-it method with any glitter, guys. The reason why the tack-it method, because when you burnish it, it gives you that true rainbow line. And that's why people like the tack-it method. I use Cupasaurus. Cupasaurus is my favorite. I researched cups, and I just like the whole package that Cupasaurus offers. Stardust. That's what we need to call it, Stardust.
Aha! Look at that. Covered.
Oh, hang on. She's gonna show you guys. She's so pretty. She loves it. She loves this color too. See, and how she's do it again, baby. She's also, you can hold on to your cup and do it that way as well. Is put it on there, and dump it off.
You can't even see it anymore. Woo!
Loctite is great for little areas like that. Y'all go into the website, go into the room, the VIP room. I think Joy had put on there about the Halley's Comet we have, and use the tack-it method for the Halley's Comet. What's kind of cool about Halley's Comet is it's a chunky mix, chunky fine mix, holographic, and it can be used for the tack-it method.
Halley's Comet is just chunky.
She's still playing with it, guys. She loves this color. Go ahead, Hannah. Show them. You gotta go down a little bit lower. There you go.
You're on yourself.
No. Oh, I am wrong.
Haha.
Go down low. See how she covered that little area? It is so pretty. That is the prettiest white I've ever seen. I'm so freaking in love with it.
I can still see it.
She's going to run outside. Use more Loctite to try to cover that red because she can see it. She really can't see it. She's just going crazy. So do y'all have any questions of us right now before I get off of here? Because remember, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, same time, same bat channel, we're going to epoxy, do the second step. We're going to epoxy all 3 of these cups. So I'm going to show you 3 times how to epoxy a cup, and then how to also torch bubbles and watch over it. And those are going to spin. And then on Friday night at 7 o'clock, we're going to come back and we're going to do a label, show you how to clean my edges, do a water slide even. Probably do a water slide, a label, clean my edges, and then do another layer of epoxy. So that way you can know how to epoxy cups. So that will take you from start to finish. So everybody tonight who followed along and glittered a cup, I want y'all to show it in the VIP room. I will pick one winner. I'll pick one person and give them a special something for getting past just glittering a cup. So y'all be sure and share your glittered cups that you're going to use tomorrow to do your epoxy method. To do your epoxy for your second stage of doing a cup. 6 Central, yes. Sorry, I'm from Texas. It's 6 Central, but I live on the East Coast now, so it's 7. I had to be able to get home from work, feed the kids. She being crazy. Feed the kids, all that good stuff.
I covered it. You can't even see it anymore. Boom. I'm just that good.
It's My Glitter Addiction VIP. It's a group. It's a glitter group, but it also is. It's more than a glitter group, because you see in some glitter groups they just show you cups that they made or whatever. We want to show you how to use this stuff, how to do it. We have people that do tumblers. We have people that do molds, keychains. I don't care. It doesn't even have to do with glitter. We're a Dixie Belle retailer as well now. I've got a patina video, how to do a patina tumbler. So we just want to show y'all how to start out using it. So we had a lot of newbies in the room, I noticed, and nobody's even started. And I want to show you how easy it can be. You just got to jump in. And if you don't, while you're doing it tonight, if you're glittering your cup for the first time, we're going to be in the room, in the VIP room. Put a message out there. We'll help you get through it. We have no problem with it. Some of us are better with certain techniques than others. Bunny's right. It's a family. So y'all come into the VIP room. If you show us the cups you glitter tonight, I'll pick one random winner. We're just trying. And then tomorrow night, we'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll epoxy these suckers. And then once we get this method down, we'll go on to something new. We'll do something different, whether it be an ombre, whether it be, I don't know. There's so many different methods out there. We can probably make a pencil tumbler. We can do so many different things. We'll just let you guys drive it. Hannah needs to do her Hannah method. If y'all ever haven't seen a Hannah method, her Hannah, what is it? The Hannah.
Next Wednesday.
Hannah wants to do the Hannah.
Actually, no, I'll be at my mom's.
Yeah, I know. Hannah does great marble. It's called the Hannah marble. So go in the room. You could. No, she's picking up Tuesday.
Before I go.
We could do it Sunday night. Yeah.
Like when I get
So, oh, I'm so glad, Gina. Guys, Hannah sits up late at night when she's not supposed to, and she watches and looks at y'all's cups, and she's amazed. Y'all blow her away with all your talent.
I can't do it.
Well, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna clean up because it's almost 8:30 here, and Hannah's got homework to do. I'm just reading y'all's comments, so sorry, I shouldn't do that. I hope you like our setup. I hope we was able to watch and go back and forth, so it gave you time to set up with whatever you're doing. Don't forget, show me what y'all did tonight. I'd love to see your glittered cups and see how well you did. And if you run into any obstacles, like Shelby did, she saw brush strokes, let us know. We'll help you fix it. So you can be ready to go tomorrow night. These cups are going to hang dry tonight, hang around here, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night at 7, okay? So thank y'all for watching. Let me see if I can finish this. Y'all have a good one. Don't. Guys, y'all need a teenager? Bye.